What's up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It's Ernie, Blerd without fear. Welcome back to the channel. Wow, I haven't talked about this in a while, mostly because I really haven't been keeping up with Thor since Marvel Fresh Start kind of kicked off, and it's really weird because I actually like the book, but I just really haven't been able to keep up with it. Just there's so many comics that are coming out, and I have so little time, and also so little money. But, but man, there was this really cool thing that happened in Thor #1. Jason Aaron did this really cool thing. He took Wolverine and basically gave us Wolverine from the end of time, basically letting us know that when all things come to an end, one of the last living things in existence is going to be Wolverine, who has become the host of the Phoenix. But before we get started, if this is your first time checking out my channel and you want to see more awesome videos like this one, it only takes 2 clicks to become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Click, click. And this is really important because it actually touches on a few things that we know are going on in different corners of the Marvel Universe at the end of time, and one of those events happens to involve Old Man Phoenix coming back into contact with Thor, who at this particular point in time is now the All-Father. Now, I can go ahead and tell you right now, the really interesting thing about this, and the whole thing about, the Phoenix and Wolverine, the history that's there, because you gotta remember, there was always that thing that Wolverine had with Jean Grey, who, became the Phoenix, and there's all the shenanigans that belong there. So yes, the Phoenix, it has a history with Logan, whether you want to recognize that or not. And you also look at the fact that Logan is one of those people, he doesn't really want to live forever, so having the Phoenix is kind of a big deal. We don't really know how he became the Phoenix, but what we do know is that roughly around the time that Midgard, Earth, was destroyed, I mean literally destroyed, gone, finito, and oddly enough, destroyed by Loki, of all people. The Phoenix supposedly died with it, but of course, as the Phoenix goes, the Phoenix doesn't like to say dead because the Phoenix is all about resurrections. And when it came back, it brought back Wolverine as well. And we discover that Wolverine, because, there was no Earth and pretty much all things in existence have kind of been slowly moving on to their, organic ends, Wolverine has pretty much just been pruning the universe. He's been destroying stars that are on their way out the door, burning out black holes, and essentially being what he calls the Space Ronin, or the last damn cosmic cowboy still riding the range, however you want to look at it. A lot of the other big deals in, the Marvel Universe at the end of time are gone. The Celestials, they've left or have all died, and Galactus got eaten by, I want to say, Ego the Living Planet, who has gone into some weird, dark, twisted version of himself. And at the end of it all, we know that something's not right. Wolverine has beef with Thor right now. And the reason why is because Thor brought back Midgard. The Earth was supposed to die and stay dead. And Old Man Phoenix is pissed because where he finally thought, maybe this is the end, maybe we are finally getting to the end of everything, Thor had to go and pull a Tony Stark and try and do something he thought was right, and ultimately get it all wrong. And at the end of it all, it really just comes down to letting things die. Stop letting these things drag on, which is kind of funny considering that American comics, not just Marvel, but DC, the big two, they never let anything die. They both just drag storylines on out, and we have characters that have been around since the 40s who somehow are still in their 30s. But, hey, neither here nor there. Because comic books. But yeah, Wolverine is trying to stop the universe from going forward past its natural end. And, well, Thor he ain't crazy about it, so of course they have a brawl. And, you have the All-Father versus the Phoenix, Thor versus Wolverine, and it just becomes this really cool fight because we also know the history that Odin had with the Phoenix, back in 1 million BC, so it just makes all of this really interesting, just this weird, coming full circle moment. But in the end, Thor does manage to run Mjolnir straight through Logan's heart, which doesn't kill him, but it does kind of slow down the fight, just long enough for Old Man Phoenix to let Thor know the real reason why he's trying to make sure that the Earth meets its end. Because now that the Earth has come back, there is a particular person who is also still alive at the end of time, someone that is dangerous, deadly, one of the greatest foes who have ever existed. And now that the Earth is back, their attention has been fixed on returning to the Earth and doing what they do best, and that's subjugation. And Wolverine's already letting Thor know that while they're fighting, this person is probably already there. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Right now, you're probably sitting here thinking, oh, maybe it's Galactus. No, wait, we just talked about him being dead. Wait a minute, maybe it's Thanos. No, Thanos is dead. Maybe it's Ultron, he's still mucking around out there somewhere. No, not really. Did the Magus come back? No, that didn't happen either. When we go back to New Midgard and discover Thor's granddaughters, Atli, Illusive, and Frigg are beset upon by these monstrous creatures. Goom, Gorgilla, and Monstrum. Characters that made their first appearance in Tales of Suspense number 15 back in 1961, Tales to Astonish number 12 back in 1960, and Tales to Astonish number 11 also in 1960, and in that respective order. These are characters who are deep cuts from Marvel's past, led by Fin Fang Foom. But Fin Fang Foom is the one that we had to worry about, because Fin Fang Foom, as he admits, is not the boss. The boss is none other than the Fist of Iron, the Starbrand Supreme, the master of mystic vengeance. It is Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom has somehow, at the end of time, become the immortal Iron Fist, has become Sorcerer Supreme and the Starbrand, and has also become the Spirit of Vengeance. So this Doom has now become a character who has probably made more deals with the devil than even Frank Castle could to become the Cosmic Ghost Rider. The only thing that Dr. Doom didn't become was a Herald of Galactus. That seems to be the only box he didn't tick off at the end of time. So this is why Wolverine is still around. He was trying to make sure that the Earth stayed dead so Dr. Doom would have stayed away. And I gotta admit, man, this version of Dr. Doom, dude, it's lit. I'm with it. I want this. Look, I'm gonna go into it right now. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of respect on Dr. Doom's name. And I know sometimes y'all, not everybody, most of y'all seem to really like when I was dropping the clues bombs for Kitty Pryde and various other characters. I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna do something different because we got the Blerd Cave coming up. We're gonna go ahead and do something special. We're gonna drop the Avengers theme for my boy Dr. Doom. Let's go ahead and do it. Ah, man, dude, it was so beautiful. So beautiful. But anyways, now that we know all this, we now know why Old Man Phoenix was around. We now know why he's pissed at Thor, why he's trying to kill him, because he needs Earth to die so that Doom can't come back and wreak more havoc. And, whew, man, I cannot wait to see this. This is something that needs to be in the MCU today. But anyways, let me know what you think about Old Man Phoenix and the omnipotent Dr. Doom returning. Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, Hulk smash that like button. And if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, make sure you click subscribe so you can become one of Earth's mightiest subscribers. Tap that bell too so you know when I post up. Also make sure to go check out my podcast, Powers Not Included, that you can find on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you all next time. Plus Ultra.